okay? For instance, you'll see a guy headlining at the Spear. They probably be getting a couple of $1 million. But you'll see a guy on the undercard of a big show probably making more money than that guy.
Wait, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash.
Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too.
Terence Crawford called out Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of chasing fights only for money. Crawford made it clear he has no interest in facing Mayweather and never even imagined fighting him. In his view, these kinds of matchups are not about proving greatness, but about creating hype and generating massive paydays. According to Crawford, Mayweather is more focused on money than true competition, especially with the exhibition fights he's taken since retirement. Crawford said while Mayweather had his time and his era, this era belongs to him, and he won't allow money-driven distractions to take away from what he's already achieved in boxing.
But I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever keep it real. Keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fight.
Yeah.
I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
Well, you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, man.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, feed his ass. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
You like plotting. Like,
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
Critics argue that Mayweather's recent appearances in the ring have more to do with financial gain than cementing his athletic legacy. Once celebrated for his defensive brilliance and undefeated record, Mayweather now leans toward exhibition bouts that bring in huge checks but little sporting value. Analysts note how he flaunts his wealth constantly, suggesting he doesn't even need the money, yet still pursues these fights. Many conclude that in retirement, his focus has shifted entirely to money-making ventures rather than true competition, leaving some fans disappointed in how his career image has evolved.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about it, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike fought Jake Paul, a lot was made of him being 58 years old. He's in tremendous shape. I mean, I saw him, and even in there, right? He couldn't get going at the rate that he expected, but early, he was fighting like Mike Tyson. Fighting like Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather's much younger, but he's so much smaller. So I get why Mike is like, yo, I don't know what this dude wants to do. Because there was a world where no one would ever thought that those guys would end up in the ring together. And again, they don't need money. I imagine, though, it's going to be a boatload of money.
Former world champion Timothy Bradley has been outspoken about a hypothetical Crawford versus Mayweather showdown. According to him, Mayweather historically struggled against southpaws, and Crawford's versatile style would give Floyd serious problems. Bradley insists Crawford has the tools Floyd could not handle: switch hitting, sharp timing, and elite adaptability. He dismissed the idea of Mayweather being untouchable, arguing that Crawford's dynamic skill set would break through Floyd's defense. Bradley even went so far as to say Mayweather isn't that good when facing fighters like Crawford, fueling debates among both fan bases.
Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counter punches in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand. The way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too. Man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counter puncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep, I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life.
Interview. On the other side, many analysts believe it's unfair to compare Crawford to Mayweather at all. They point out that Floyd's resume includes a long list of elite fighters across multiple divisions. Meanwhile, Crawford, though dominant, hasn't faced the same level of consistent top-tier opposition. From this perspective, comparisons lack balance because Floyd's legacy is already cemented, while Crawford is still building his. They argue that Crawford deserves credit, but he shouldn't be placed on the same pedestal prematurely.
Everybody acting like Bud is the second coming of Mayweather. Y'all got the game fucked up. Mayweather actually didn't get hit. Bud gets hit by dudes that, like, who on Bud's resume is an equivalent of someone on Floyd's resume? So that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd not getting hit by elites, Bud getting hit by non-elites, and somehow y'all think Canelo not about to touch him.
Boxing commentator Showbiz the Adult offered a bold take, claiming Crawford deserves to be ranked above Mayweather for one key reason: risk. He highlighted Crawford's victory over Canelo Alvarez, stressing that Floyd, despite his greatness, would never have taken such a dangerous fight in the way Crawford did. Showbiz argued that Floyd was far more calculated, carefully timing fights in his favor, whereas Crawford moved up in weight and fought a prime, dangerous opponent. For him, that risk factor elevates Crawford's legacy beyond Mayweather's carefully managed career, an opinion that challenges the narrative of Floyd being untouchable in boxing history.
Why is Terence Bud Crawford greater than Floyd Mayweather? Or better than Floyd Mayweather? Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit, but better. Terence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Terence Bud Crawford never been a middleweight shit. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even attempt to do.
Interestingly, Crawford himself has grown tired of constant comparisons to Mayweather. He's been clear that he has no desire to fight Floyd, emphasizing that Mayweather had his time in a different era. Crawford insists this era belongs to him and that fans should focus on what he's doing now, not look backward. While he acknowledges Mayweather's greatness, he believes legacies shouldn't overlap. For Crawford, the obsession with matching him against a retired fighter is unfair, especially since Floyd is past his prime, while he's still actively carving out his dominance.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going out that much.
Now,
Danny Garcia, who has faced elite names himself, gave a diplomatic answer when asked who would win between Mayweather and Crawford. Instead of picking a side, Garcia suggested the fight would likely end in a draw. He explained that Floyd's defensive mastery combined with Crawford's offensive adaptability could cancel each other out in the ring. Garcia's opinion reflects the respect both fighters command, as many believe their skills are so evenly matched that even in a fantasy matchup, there might never be a clear winner. His statement added another layer to an already heated debate.
Crawford has the tools to beat him. He has the long arms. He switches lefty and righty, but Floyd was pinpoint accuracy, tremendous defense. I just think whoever, and at 147, that's tough. I don't know, a draw.
Okay, what about Oscar De La Hoya and Crawford at 54?
Oh man, Oscar was a hell of a fighter, man. I think they could beat each other, to be honest. I think Oscar could beat him. Oscar's a hell of a fighter. He got great jab, good footwork. Oscar was a tremendous fighter. I feel like people really overlook his resume. He's an Olympic gold medalist. That's the hardest thing probably to get. It's harder than the world title.